Hello and welcome to the HUBCAST, KNUST's first ever campus-based podcast. At 7 o'clock GMT on Thursday, 13th February 2020, here are our headlines. The Health Sciences Student Association, KNUS, has moved from the Electoral College System to popular voting system, which shall take effect in the upcoming elections. President of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ben Carl, has dropped out of the SRC Race. Non-residential filing of nominations extended by the Electoral Commission. GUSS Management releases hostel schedule for 2020-2021 academic year. These and many others coming up here on the HUBCAST. My name is Joshua Ope and I'm your host. We start from the Health Sciences Student Association, that's the College of Health Sciences, KNUST. On Monday, the Electoral Commissioner of the college announced the decision of the Electoral Commission together with the College Senate and the necessary stakeholders to switch from the Electoral College system to the popular voting system. This means that the usual Electoral College system, where candidates who win particular regions or particular faculties get a particular number of votes count just by virtue of win and not by the number of people or individuals who voted for them, has been quashed and comes in the system which is actually in line with the SRC's ways and means, that is with the popular vote count, and that means every single student gets one vote, is now in place. Andrew Anochiche Martin shows more light on the need for the switch and the reasons behind the switch from the Electoral College system to the popular voting system.
The Speaker of SRC Parliament, Right Honourable Hanvela Asamoah-Gyeman, wrote a letter to the HESA Electoral Commissioner to switch from the Electoral College system to the popular vote system. According to Right Honourable Hanvela Asamoah-Gyeman, the decision to switch from Electoral College system to the popular vote system is as a result of all college and department constitutions taking a cue from the SRC constitution. He also talked about the SRC constitution, the supremacy of it, and then why there is a need for HESA to vote in the popular vote system as it is done in SRC and then also other electoral systems across the colleges and hall level. And so the EC announced it at the launch of their HESA elections this year on Monday, the 10th of February 2020. And then we are expecting to see that in the coming HESA elections on 28th of February, HESA will be voting by popular vote system for the first time since its inception.
There have been people who have had the argument that the SRC Speaker of Parliament didn't have the right or didn't have that kind of, the Parliament doesn't have jurisdiction over making such decisions or even making such recommendations. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, I think the SRC Speaker's letter to the EC was as a result of he drawing the attention of HESA as an association to the fact that their constitution should take a cue from the SRC constitution, and it will be unfair on their part and also on the part of the smaller departments at the college to go by this electoral system, since those with 1 point and 2 points can't rub shoulders with those with 4 points. And so if it's open to all, those with 1 point and 2 points can work so hard and then get votes from those with 4 points. So it is very important that we have an open system according to the SRC Speaker, so that it is fair to all concerned and then we have a smooth and effective election.
So what does this mean to the normal HESA student or the normal HESA member? What does the change mean to such a member?
Well, from the views I've gotten so far, HESA has welcomed the popular vote system because they feel that will get the competition very fair enough, and then everyone will be very comfortable with whatever results that come out of the elections.
Moving on, President of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ben Carl, has dropped out of the SRC presidential race. Up next, here on the HUBCAST. The President of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ben Carl, who was in the race to becoming the next SRC president, has been said to have stepped down in the early hours of Wednesday, that was February 12, 2020. This he stated as due to reasons beyond his control. His decision comes in weeks after a similar issue happened with the president of the College of Science, that is Justice Appiah, who also stepped down from the SRC presidential race. What really could be the reason behind the numerous stepping downs or the numerous backing outs in this year's SRC presidential race?
Well, Benkal's decision to drop out of the SRC presidential race came as a shocker. I chanced upon a news item from one of our sister stations or media house, Radio Jumper, and it talked about the fact that he has dropped out of the race. And earlier yesterday, around the hours of 5 and 6, I met a follower of Benkal and I asked him, but he seemed not to be so sure of his reasons or the reason why Benkal dropped out of the race. We are still waiting for a full statement to that effect.
Andrew, what does this mean to the SRC presidential race this year?
I think this is something I can't describe as far as the SRC presidential race is concerned. I was actually expecting a heated race. I was actually expecting a race full of massive and intensive competition, especially for the fact that it's an election year. But looking at the turnout of events lately and where we find ourselves now, it's not looking like that. But hey, anything can happen at any point in time. That's why it's called an election. So we declare that this person has won the election. We can't determine or predict how the election is going to turn up.
Up next, SRC Electoral Commission has extended deadline for filing of nominations for the various non-residential seats. The SRC Electoral Commission on Wednesday, 12 February, announced that it has extended the deadline for filing of nominations for the various non-residential seats. Students who therefore are filing in or are looking forward to file nominations for the various non-residential seats, that's Bomso, Campus MP, Ayeduase, Kenton Chrono, etc., can therefore still file nominations on Friday, 14 February 2020. Andrew tells us more on what this means to the whole competition when it comes to the non-residential electoral system and how the EC is looking forward to frame up and is gearing itself up for the upcoming contest.
The decision for the extension of the deadline came after aspirants faced challenges with respect to the online application process. This is the first time that aspirants aspiring for portfolios of non-residential constituencies are filing nominations online. The last time student aspirants filed nominations online was at the SRC elections last year, and this time round the EC decided to have it for the non-residential and then the SRC respectively. Now, aspirants were to be given an extension so they could have ample time to be able to fill the forms adequately and print it for submission. So they are now expected to submit it on Friday, the 14th of February 2020.
Up next, management of the GUSS Hostel has released fee payment schedule for the various GUSS hostels for the 2020-2021 academic year. More coming up shortly. On Wednesday, February 12, 2020, management of GUSS Hostel released the official approved rate for the 2020-2021 academic year for the various GUSS hostels on KNUST campus. The various rates include 2-in-1 going out for 4,055 Ghana cedis, 2-in-1 at Complex, that's Block S, going out for 3,650, 2-in-2 goes out for 3,380 Ghana cedis, 3-in-1 is 2,975, and 4-in-1 going out for 2,420. This release has actually come with a lot of students backlashing the GUSS management for the huge increment in the schedule of the fees as compared to what they're currently paid to be in the various rooms. Most students have queried that GUSS Hostel has been known to be bringing out very high figures in the initial stages, expecting students to come and beg them to reduce prices. Andrew tells us more on what really is making GUSS Hostel bring out such huge fees.
First of all, the decision by GUSS Hostel management to increase the fees yet again is something that is very disturbing and then disappointing, in the sense that should we always wait for them to increase the fees before our SRC would step in to make changes to it? And they have not given us a breakdown as to why there's a need for an increase in fees. And if this is supposed to continue, honestly speaking, there will be a time where students will have to pay tens of thousands of cedis just to sleep in a room or to sleep on a bed. I mean, I feel GUSS Hostel management should come with a detailed breakdown of why the hostel prices have increased for the second time running, and it's done on to our various leaders to actually find out why there has been an increase. And I feel the increase is outrageous, especially looking at where we stand as a country and then also as students of a university. This GUSS Hostel management prices should be relooked. I mean, it's something that's very disturbing.
Considering the prices of the hostels, do you think it will reflect in an increment in the SRC hostel fee schedule? Because usually an increment in the GUSS hostel reflects an increment also in the SRC hostel.
Well, I think so, but then, like I said, these two hostels, SRC and then GUSS hostels, have different ways of going about their, should I say, duties. And so if GUSS Hostel is saying that they are giving out rooms at this price, when SRC is supposed to also increase their price, there should be a detailed breakdown of why they are increasing their price. But then if it comes that SRC has increased their price, it shouldn't be surprising to us. This is not the first time it's going to happen. And so if it comes that SRC is also increasing the price of their hostels, it shouldn't be surprising at all.
Thank you for being a part of today's show. This has been another episode of the HUBCAST, KNUST's first ever campus-based podcast. And we look forward to give you more exciting shows here on HUBCAST. Our podcasts are sponsored by Bike App Bike Sharing System, which is yet to be implemented on KNUST campus. Watch out. Do all to follow us on all our social media platforms as well. God bless you. Peace. Shalom.